Welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about the issue currently unfolding on CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful. In the latest twist in this series, a series of shocking revelations and long-hidden secrets have emerged, interweaving the fates of new and old characters in ways that promise to change the very fabric of the Forrester universe. The storyline centers on Remy, a character whose troubled past and remarkable transformation have captured the attention of fans since his debut in 2025, and the unfolding mystery of his true parentage, a secret that might tie him directly to one of the most influential figures in Los Angeles. Remy made his first appearance on The Bold and the Beautiful in 2025, entering the scene as a mysterious and troubled individual with a dark backstory. In his early days, Remy was obsessed with a woman named Electra, so much so that his fixation drove him to engage in disturbing behavior. He became notorious for his reckless actions, which nearly landed him in jail, particularly when he resorted to digitally manipulating and sharing explicit images of Electra. His behavior during that time painted a picture of a man caught in the throes of obsession and moral decay, a far cry from the person he is striving to become. However, as time went on, Remy began to show signs of transformation. Determined to leave behind his past transgressions, he started working to change his ways and to prove that he was capable of doing good. Despite the promise of redemption, one question has continued to intrigue fans: who are Remy's biological parents? And does his past hold any hidden ties to the long-established characters of Los Angeles? In the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, new characters often have mysterious connections to those from previous eras, and Remy is no exception. Many viewers suspect that Remy's roots may lie in the heart of the Forrester family, and it isn't long before this question begins to take center stage in the unfolding drama. Bill, one of the key figures in the Forrester empire, soon becomes intimately involved in Remy's life. Recognizing both Remy's potential for change and the intriguing mystery that surrounds him, Bill offers Remy a job at his mansion. This opportunity is given with one critical condition: Remy must keep a dark secret closely guarded. Luna, a troubled young woman with a notorious past, is under strict house arrest at Bill's residence rather than being sent to a conventional prison, and Bill insists that her confinement remains hidden from public knowledge. Bill's decision to bring Remy into his home is motivated not only by his desire to help Remy turn over a new leaf, but also by his wish to ensure that Luna does not remain isolated and lonely. In the comfortable and opulent surroundings of Bill's mansion, Remy gradually builds a bond with Luna, and their friendship deepens over time. Through shared confidences and quiet moments of understanding, Remy and Luna become close, and the trust between them grows as Remy promises to help conceal the truth about Luna's house arrest. Bill, witnessing this new friendship blossom, feels a sense of relief, knowing that Luna will no longer be alone in her confined existence and that someone is there to provide her with company and support. The narrative takes an unexpected turn when Bill, while going through Remy's belongings, stumbles upon a photograph hidden in the depths of Remy's purse. The photo features a woman who looks strikingly familiar to Bill. She is unmistakably the ex-lover he once cherished. Curious and seeking answers, Bill confronts Remy about the identity of the woman in the picture. With a calm yet honest tone, Remy reveals that the woman in the photograph is his biological mother. This revelation sends Bill on a journey of discovery, as he begins to inquire about Remy's background with an intensity born from both personal curiosity and the possibility of a deeper connection. Bill asks Remy about his father, and Remy divulges that his father abandoned him before he was even born, leaving him to grow up without ever knowing the man who should have been a guiding presence in his life. As Bill pieces together the fragments of Remy's past, he begins to suspect that there might be more to the story than Remy has let on. Analyzing Remy's age and the circumstances of his early life, Bill formulates a daring hypothesis: perhaps Remy is not merely a lost soul seeking redemption, but rather, he might be Bill's own biological son. The idea is as shocking as it is revolutionary. In a calculated move, Bill decides to verify his suspicions by secretly obtaining a sample of Remy's hair. Using this sample, Bill arranges for a DNA test under discrete conditions, determined to uncover the truth that has long been shrouded in mystery. The results of the DNA test come as a tremendous surprise to Bill. In a dramatic twist that redefines Remy's identity and his place in the Forrester legacy, the test confirms that Remy is indeed Bill's biological son. The shock of this revelation reverberates throughout Bill's world, and he is faced with the monumental task of deciding how best to reveal this truth to Remy. Bill's discovery opens up a Pandora's box of emotions and questions. How will Remy react upon learning that the man he has grown to respect, the man who has offered him a chance at a new beginning, is in fact his long-lost father? Will Remy embrace this newfound connection and allow himself to be integrated into the Forrester family legacy, or will the revelation lead to further chaos and emotional turmoil? For Remy, the discovery of his true parentage is a watershed moment. The journey that began with his troubled past, marked by his obsessive behavior towards Electra and his near brushes with the law, now takes on an entirely new dimension. Remy's transformation from a man haunted by his earlier misdeeds to one seeking redemption is now complicated by the revelation that he is intrinsically linked to the family that has defined the world of the bold and the beautiful for decades. The weight of this discovery is enormous. While Remy is eager to change and to contribute positively to the legacy of the Forrester family, he must also come to terms with the painful truth of having been abandoned by the father he never knew. The fact that Bill, a man with a storied past and complex relationships of his own, is his biological father adds layers of complexity to Remy's identity and to the dynamics of the entire family. The impending revelation of Remy's true lineage raises countless questions among viewers and within the narrative. How will Remy process the information that the man who took him in is not just a mentor or employer, but his actual father? And how will Bill choose to break the news to Remy? Will Bill approach the subject gently, allowing Remy to absorb the truth in his own time, or will the revelation come as a sudden shock, further destabilizing the fragile balance Remy has worked so hard to achieve? The delicate interplay of emotions, from betrayal and abandonment to hope and reconciliation, forms the backbone of this storyline, promising to keep audiences on the edge of their seats as the drama unfolds. Bill's discovery also opens up a new narrative trajectory for the series, one that connects the past with the present and ties new characters to the rich legacy of the Forrester family. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, relationships and histories are interwoven in a complex tapestry that spans generations. Remy's emergence as Bill's biological son not only provides a shocking twist to his own story, but also reinforces the notion that every new character is part of a broader, interconnected family saga. This revelation is likely to have far-reaching implications, affecting the dynamics between established characters and possibly reshaping the power structures within Forrester creations. It may lead to questions about loyalty, identity, and the true meaning of family, a theme that has always been central to the show's enduring appeal. For Bill, the responsibility of revealing the truth about Remy's parentage weighs heavily on him. A man known for his shrewdness and occasional ruthlessness in business, Bill now faces a deeply personal dilemma. The decision of how to present the revelation to Remy is fraught with emotion. On one hand, Bill longs to embrace his long-lost son and to rectify the mistakes of the past, while on the other, he fears that the truth might be too overwhelming for Remy to accept. Bill's own past is riddled with moments of regret and redemption, and he is painfully aware of the power that a single revelation can have on a person's life. As he contemplates the best approach, Bill weighs his options carefully, understanding that the manner in which he communicates this truth could either mend a broken bond or shatter it irreparably. In a bid to safeguard Remy's well-being and to gently ease him into the reality of their familial connection, Bill considers orchestrating a private conversation, one that would allow him to share his own history, to explain the circumstances that led to Remy's abandonment, and to offer Remy a chance at a new beginning as part of the Forrester legacy. Bill hopes that by opening up about his own experiences, he can build a bridge of trust that spans the decades of separation and hurt. The challenge, however, is immense. Remy has spent years forging his own identity, wrestling with the mistakes of his past and striving to prove that he can change for the better. The revelation that his entire life has been built on a lie that was crafted by fate and sealed by the actions of those he once revered, threatens to unravel everything he has worked so hard to achieve. As the conversation looms on the horizon, the anticipation among fans reaches fever pitch. Viewers are left to wonder how Remy will react when he learns that the man who welcomed him, guided him, and even gave him a job is not just a benefactor, but his real father. Will Remy embrace this newfound truth with open arms, ready to integrate into the storied Forrester family? Or will the shock be too much for him to bear, leading him to retreat further into the shadows of his troubled past? The tension is palpable, and every moment leading up to the revelation is charged with emotion and uncertainty. For Remy, the journey toward accepting his newfound identity is fraught with internal conflict. The revelation is not just a personal awakening, it is a confrontation with the painful realities of his past. He is forced to reconcile the memory of being abandoned by the father he never knew with the possibility of redemption and acceptance offered by Bill's revelation. In the quiet moments of introspection that follow the disclosure, Remy contemplates the twists of fate that led him here, a life marked by both misfortune and the unexpected promise of family. The emotional scars of his early years, the weight of his youthful mistakes, and the lingering sense of betrayal all converge to create a tumultuous inner landscape that he must now navigate with newfound clarity. As we await the moment when Bill finally chooses to reveal the truth to Remy, the air is thick with anticipation and speculation. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful have long suspected that there was more to Remy's mysterious background than met the eye, and now, with the DNA test results in hand, the pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. Bill's careful, measured approach to breaking the news is a testament to his own internal struggle, torn between the desire to reclaim a lost son and the fear of inflicting further pain on a man who has already suffered so much. The manner in which Bill chooses to communicate this truth will undoubtedly shape the course of Remy's future and, by extension, the destiny of the entire Forrester family. In the days, weeks, and perhaps months to come, we can expect an emotionally charged confrontation that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. Bill's revelation, when it comes, is likely to be a watershed moment, one that forces Remy to confront the duality of his identity as both a man who has struggled to overcome a troubled past and a son whose life has been irrevocably altered by secrets and lies. The fallout from this disclosure is expected to ripple across every facet of the Forrester legacy, from the boardrooms of Forrester Creations to the intimate relationships that have long defined the interpersonal dynamics of the family. As the saga continues to unfold, one can only wonder how Remy will choose to respond. Will he embrace Bill as the father he never knew, opening his heart to the possibility of a new beginning and a chance at familial redemption? Or will the shock of the revelation drive him further into isolation, leaving him to confront the painful truth of his past on his own? The answer to this question remains shrouded in uncertainty, promising to be one of the most compelling and heart-wrenching storylines in the history of The Bold and the Beautiful. In conclusion, the recent plot developments mark a seismic shift in the narrative of The Bold and the Beautiful. Remy's long-hidden origins, the explosive discovery of his true paternity, and the impending confrontation between Bill and Remy all serve as powerful reminders that in this world of glamour, betrayal, and enduring family legacies, no secret can remain buried forever. The stage is set for a dramatic and emotionally charged showdown that will test the limits of forgiveness, redefine loyalty, and ultimately shape the future of one of television's most beloved families. Thank you for joining me as we explore this monumental chapter of The Bold and the Beautiful. Stay tuned for more updates as the saga continues to unfold, a story where every revelation, every carefully guarded secret, and every long-hidden truth promises to alter the course of the Forrester legacy in ways that will leave us all breathless. Next, we're diving into the whirlwind drama unfolding at Forrester Creations, where relationships, betrayals, and power struggles are shaking up the lives of our favorite characters. Buckle up, because the twists and turns in this story are nothing short of jaw-dropping. A surprise marriage and Hope's heartbreak. Imagine the shock on Hope's face when she learns that Thomas, the man she might have been ready to rekindle her romance with, has already tied the knot with Paris. Yes, you heard that right, Thomas and Paris secretly eloped after hearing about Hope's controversial move to take over Ridge's company. This revelation could leave Hope reeling, questioning every decision she's made in recent months. Was her rejection of Thomas the catalyst for all her misfortunes? If only she had accepted his proposal earlier, maybe things would have turned out differently. But Thomas and Paris' marriage isn't necessarily built on solid ground. While Paris seems eager to settle into her role as Thomas's wife and stepmother to Douglas, Thomas might not be as committed as he appears. Could his lingering feelings for Hope resurface now that they're back in Los Angeles? And how will Paris react if she senses that her new husband's heart isn't entirely hers? The tension between these three characters is bound to create a storm of emotions that could affect not just their personal lives but also the dynamics at Forrester Creations. Hope's descent into chaos. Hope's world is unraveling at an alarming rate. The betrayal she feels after catching Carter and Daphne sharing a passionate kiss is just the tip of the iceberg. For someone who believed so strongly in Carter's loyalty, this moment is a devastating blow. It's not just about the kiss, it's about the realization that Carter may never have truly been on her side. Daphne, ever the opportunist, is quick to swoop in and exploit the cracks in Cope's relationship. She positions herself as Carter's savior while painting Hope as a manipulative figure, a narrative that Steffi has long been pushing. This betrayal pushes Hope into a spiral of regret and desperation. She begins to replay every choice she made, every opportunity she missed. Her mind drifts back to Thomas, the man who once offered her stability and love. If only she had said yes to him instead of pursuing a path that led to professional ruin and personal heartbreak. Could this be the turning point that drives Hope to take drastic measures? Perhaps a dramatic flight to Paris, the city, is on the horizon as she seeks closure, or a second chance, with Thomas. Carter's dilemma, loyalty or ambition? Carter finds himself at a crossroads, torn between his loyalty to Hope and his growing attraction to Daphne. His decision to return control of Forrester Creations to Ridge and Steffi is already causing tension in his relationship with Hope. She made it clear that she would never report to Steffi again, yet Carter seems poised to disregard her wishes entirely. This act alone could be enough to shatter their bond, but it's his kiss with Daphne that truly seals their fate. Carter's actions raise questions about his motivations. Is he genuinely drawn to Daphne, or is he simply seeking an escape from the pressure of his crumbling relationship with Hope? And what role does Steffi play in all this? As one of the most influential figures at Forrester Creations, Steffi has always had a knack for steering situations to her advantage. Could she be manipulating events behind the scenes to ensure that Hope is pushed out of the picture? The power struggle at Forrester Creations. At the heart of all this drama lies Forrester Creations itself, a company that has seen its fair share of power struggles over the years. With Ridge and Steffi poised to regain control, it seems like stability might finally return to the business. But nothing is ever simple in this world. Hope's defiance and Carter's wavering loyalty have already set off a chain reaction that could have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. Will Ridge and Steffi be able to restore order, or will their victory be short-lived? And how will Thomas's return, along with Paris and Douglas, impact the company's future? The interplay between personal relationships and professional ambitions ensures that there will never be a dull moment at Forrester Creations. Looking ahead, what's next for Hope? As we look ahead, one thing is clear: Hope is at a crossroads in both her personal and professional life. Her decisions in the coming weeks will determine not only her own fate but also the fates of those around her. Will she find a way to rebuild what she has lost, or will she continue down a path of self-destruction? Stay tuned for more updates as we unravel this tangled web of love, betrayal, and ambition on The Bold and the Beautiful.